No, sir, I don't like it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to No Sir Pod, the podcast where we talk about shit we don't like with people we adore. Today is no exception. This gentleman sitting to my right, a longtime friend, hilarious comedian, one of my favorites. I adore you. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Bruce Gray, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, everybody. It's so good to be here. I adore you too, Carmen. I do love you. I misplaced my nicotine and now I'm fucking freaking out.
Whoa.
Okay.
You know what? It's going to be okay.
I'll live. I was tweaking before the podcast because I fucking...
To me, that's the sweet spot is the caffeine and a little bit of weed. Caffeine and a little bit of
yeah.
weed, or like a cocktail and a little bit of weed. Those two things right there is like a nice little sweet spot. But then if you go too much on any of those chemicals, and it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that's what I do every morning. I wake up, I have a table by the window in my kitchen. I make espresso, and I smoke a little bit of weed, and then I drink the espresso, and then I stand up too fast. And I'm like, wake up in the morning, you read the saddest thing ever on the news. You just open the news, it's the worst thing you've ever heard.
Yep.
And you're like, well, let's get it started.
Yeah, let's get it going.
You have to not even you just have to be like, oh, everyone died? Great. Okay, good. That's all right. Well, nothing I can do about anything.
Where do we get our motivation from that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start writing. Be like, what's the deal with flood washing away everyone you ever loved? It's just I got nothing. Hey, but I'll be fine.
There is certain things I'm finding harder and harder to make light of.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's like a thing with late stage capitalism or what, but goddamn, there is a lot less shit that's funny.
I know. The last current event writing thing was I don't even know. I'm writing about like fucking Elvis now.
Yeah,
literally. I've been doing a joke about Elvis, and it's like nothing else good is happening.
This is kind of I feel like this would be a little bit of a challenging podcast for you because you do seem like a pretty positive dude.
Yeah, and I think that's a very much by choice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because Kelly, I was talking to her because I was told it was like what makes me tick? What could I say on the podcast? And she was like, you're not really getting mad. I do seethe with rage.
You do. Yeah. You do, absolutely. You're very good at hiding it, which is something I do appreciate. But sometimes I feel like is bad for your heart and your organs.
Yeah, no, I think if I'm like actually really I'm just very much like straight fit. People will be like, yeah, I saw you the other night, and I was like, where? And they were like, you walked right past me with a very stern look on your face, and I was like, oh, sorry, yeah, I was blinded by rage.
Yeah.
No, I just kind of think it builds up, and I just I do one of these. I go almost like I'm trying to go super sane, and then I just go back, and I'm like, what good is this gonna do? But you know what it is? I think it's because I grew up around a lot of like now you piss me off. Now you piss me off. You know? Don't piss me like that kind of those kind of people that don't piss me off kind of.
Yeah,
which I like. That's always like you're like
I love the wind up to that though. I love
but you're like a self-aware rageaholic. Like you're telling people like, you better not piss me off. Like that's all like
with your chest out.
Yeah, it's a certain kind of person. Like when I get pissed off, I'm gonna fucking freak the fuck out.
You're kicking dirt on their shoes. You better not piss me off.
Yeah, you're fighting with your wife like an umpire. Like, you don't want to fucking piss me off. Yeah, it's always very funny to me, that kind of guy of just like you better not piss me off. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of things get me they really tick me off. Mm-hmm. But I'm trying. I've through a lot of self whatever have really been like there's no showing rage and being angry or being like. There's a lot of things I complain about in the moment, and then like 30 minutes later, I'm like, what was the point of that?
Well, that's the thing about venting. I think is good. It's literally a release valve. You get it out. Like sometimes people, especially out here with the toxic positivity, like no bad vibes. It's like at some point you gotta get the poison out. It's just like jerking off. Like you gotta get it out.
I also scream at the top of my lungs every single time I do stand up.
Oh,
that's literally.
Oh shit, dude! Is that why I yell?
Put my head in the pillow. And go, you fucking bitch! Fuck! I just doing Sam Kinison into my fucking pillow in my room. No, on stage though. I scream.
I scream too.
Yeah, but it's like that's. Maybe that helps. Maybe that's the way you're.
Maybe that's why I always feel better afterwards.
Yeah, you go out there. You're screaming the thing you've screamed 1,000 times, but in your head you're like, My fucking aunt is a bitch. You know, maybe that's what's going on. I think that might be it.
That's the classic.
Sorry, I keep touching the fucking thing. I was warned to not touch the thing, and I keep
you're
touching
good.
it. That's okay. I'm also looking for my vape under my own ass. Oh, I've quit nicotine like 3 times, and I preach to people. If you're listening and you want to quit, the fucking the book, Dr. Alan Carr, Quit Smoking the Easy Way. It works really well. It works great. I've
What's
listened.
the easy way?
It's just it's basically telling you that willpower is a fool's errand, and willpower and trying to be tough. And it kind of translates to a lot of stuff, but willpower is very dumb, and you're like hurting yourself by like being like, I'm not gonna do it, rather than thinking through the process of why you don't want to do it, kind of thing. And it works great. And the only issue is that I love the sauce.
You love the sauce.
So you quit smoking for a month, and then you're at the Comedy Store and you have a few cocktails.
Yeah, they go
it
hand
sounds
in hand.
good. God damn, does it sound good? Smoking is
That's
great.
what it is. Those slutty cigarettes. They always show up when you're 2 cocktails deep.
Oh, and there's nothing better, really. And just at the Comedy Store, it's just that building. I don't even like cigarettes directly, but being in that building, I'm like, I'll fucking give me one of those.
Yeah,
I think it's just the dark energy of the whole thing.
Have you tried this? Do you try this?
I'm like afraid only because I tried chewing when I was a young boy and I threw up like the Sandlot,
Yeah.
And so, but the Zins, I should get into the Zins.
Just try a low dose one, I think.
Yeah,
because it will fuck with your stomach if you do a big one. Like I don't smoke, so
but the spitting.
Oh, you don't have to spit. It's not.
See, that's where I think that's worse for you to swallow the thing.
Why?
You don't spit the Zin?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just nicotine. It's not. It's not anything else.
Well, chew others. That's like carbon fiber, not carbon fiber.
Yeah,
it is carbon. It's carbon fiber. I'm thinking of. What's the shit they put in the wall?
The carbon fiber. Drywall.
Not drywall. God damn it. There's something in chewing tobacco that cuts your lip, and it cuts your lip, and that's how it gets into the thing, and it's always cut. It's carbon fiber. No,
this is literally a pouch of fucking nicotine.
I don't know. Where's my fiberglass? Thank you. Carbon fiber, like it's fucking Tokyo Drift. That'd be pretty cool. I pull out a chew, and it's all fucking cool.
It's got the cool little pattern on it.
You know what? This is why I retired from podcasting. I did. I can't. I love the act of podcasting, but the chore of having your own podcast, God damn, is it terrible? It's awful. And then because you do it, and it's fun. This is great. I love talking to you. I love talking to my friends. But man, just the back end of everything. It's just like, God damn, what is the point? And then you have to see the numbers, and you're like, oh, it's nobody. Oh God, no one's coming to help. My God, this is terrible. But I do love it. I don't know. Where you been?
What do you mean, where have I been?
You were in Florida?
Oh, are we flipping? You're interviewing me now?
Oh, we're talking? I don't know. I've been really trying hard to not talk only. I mean, that's kind of, I feel like, what this podcast is. But my new thing is making an effort, especially in conversation, to double check that I'm not just talking about myself.
Oh, very good.
So then I'm like, what? And
I appreciate that.
I love
that's
you,
good.
and I am interested to hear about what you're saying, but a lot of times I could not care less.
Yeah, that's fair.
And you're talking to somebody, they're like, what's going on with you? They're like, oh, this, that, the other. And you're like, fuck, now I got to be like,
well, that's the thing here. I mean, I've talked about it on this podcast before, but the useless chit chat ruins chit chat with people you like.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, but then it turns it like, you see, especially in comedy, you see a lot of the same people every day. And then the other day, somebody was like, I saw them. I saw them, and I walked in to the Comedy Store, and I saw them like 30 minutes later. Like, you didn't say anything to me earlier. And I was like, I see you every fucking day.
Yeah.
What do you want? It's like Banshees of Inisherin or whatever. Is that where they start hating each other? Some movie. Isn't there a movie where 2 guys they're friends and then they start hating each other?
I mean, that's a lot of movies, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that how war starts and shit?
War? Is it war? Yeah.
Not the movie War, just war in general. It's 2 dudes,
two fellows who were like, you know what? I'm kind of tired of your fucking ass. Because I'm like, what? Yeah, what? You want me to fucking every time I see you, hello? I just saw you. Nothing's new. You know what have you?
I
What could
always
you
thought that
possibly have
was
done today?
strange with all the social media stuff where it was just for example, like I use Instagram. Instagram is the one that I go to like to look at artists and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like I don't use it for work, which is probably to a detriment.
yeah.
And so like I don't follow every comedian. I don't and like some people get so precious about that.
If you don't follow them back,
Yeah, stuff
yeah,
like that where I'm like, I'm sorry, I just like it's all artists. It's all like
yeah.
nerdy art shit that I fucking like, and a handful of comedians that I personally know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a
But the need to catch up, you know, more than anything,
hmm,
social media has done has completely ruined the high school reunion business. Because
which sucks
I know
because
everything and more about everybody I went to high school with. I don't talk to them. I check in.
you already knew who fell off. You knew who,
I knew
who
who's
pulled it
I know
together.
who's fat. I know who's ugly. I know whose kid has a wonky fucking eye. You know, I just oh, you got a new job. Oh, you're repairing tractors now. Great.
Mhm.
You know, I don't need to. I have no interest in. I would only go to my high school reunion if I was like incredibly wealthy, and I would show up on a helicopter. I'd get that fucking Silver Surfer Doc Ock machine where he flies around, and I would terrorize it. And
That would be so funny though. In the middle of a boring conversation,
Yeah.
you just hit a button and you.
Who's gay now? Like, no. You know what's funny is that high school was fine. All those people, I mean, I don't talk to almost
I
any
do
of
think
them.
what sucks about that is you're right, but what sucks about that though is I always thought the high school reunion was like your last ditch effort to find somebody to love you.
Yeah.
You know, because if you ruined your man, like these people remember you in high school, they remember you at your prime, so to
Yeah.
speak, like physically. So they'll still have some spank bank. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? That they can unearth.
You think
And
it's for divorced people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it's for divorced
Yeah.
people because that's always the
And you
story
come
I
back,
hear where
"Oh,
people come
we
back
came
together.
back together and we started talking
They
about
used to be high school sweethearts and they both went off and had their own families and it didn't work out and
No,
now they're
thank
back
you.
together. That's like, it's a nice
I also,
consolation prize.
and both of us, the we, the royal the life that we live, which in the day to day is not as exciting as it may look from the outside,
Mhm.
but it's a different type of thing. So the constant question, it's the same questions every time
Mhm.
of this and that, and how's this and it's just
What's
this.
it like? How do you even come up with it? I
Say
could never
something funny. I'm like,
Yeah.
how about I fucking kill myself? What if I did that?
Yeah, the older I get, the more I respect Daffy's last jump.
Yeah. But it's just like I don't make me answer the same fucking question over and over
Yeah,
again.
but there's no way for them to know.
Of course, it's not their fault.
I know, and it's still
Carmen?
annoying. It still doesn't make it any less annoying. I know.
All right.
It takes a lot
Okay,
of fucking
fine.
work.
See, I told you I was like, I'm coming in here full of rage. Today's where I let it all out. I've already raged
Woo.
out.
Reached out.
I was just, in my head and to myself to infuriate my loved ones. I'll just be mad and I'll just be singing a parody song about how I'm mad. So I was doing this morning. I was singing a version of "Not Ready to Make Nice" by the Dixie Chicks, but I was like, "And every motherfucker wants something from me," because people just blow me up. Hey, you got this? You got that? Hey, can you send me this? Can you send me that? I'm like, leave me alone. I want to fucking die. Just let me fucking live in peace, you son of a bitch. Sorry, I'm still looking for my vape. Whatever, dude. Life is prison, brother. Oh shit! I put it behind here to be careful to get it out of the shot. Didn't want you to get demonetized.
I'm glad you solved the mystery. Like we weren't gonna find it eventually.
Something was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like this place though. This is cool.
Thanks.
Came in here, Carmen had me sitting in a dark room. She's in there finishing podcast with some other loser. That's true.
So there isn't anything that bothers you?
Oh, I mean, there's a ton of things. I wrote them down.
Oh shit, you have a list?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a professional, Carmen.
How studious.
All I've realized in this business is if you're not funny, you can at least do the work. And that'll put you ahead of a couple people. I just wrote this down. Taking too long to order coffee at the coffee shop.
That to me is wild because it's once you find, like, I understand if you've never been to a coffee shop before.
Yeah, what are you, a fucking prisoner getting out of prison? You've been in prison for 40 years? Like, I didn't sell coffee at the store. Like,
I'm
what are you?
just saying, it's a 2%er, but those are the only people that get any grace. It's not like you change your coffee order once you figure it out. Once you know your coffee order, you're getting it at the same fucking time every time. And if you go to a different place that doesn't have your thing, you find that version of it at that place.
Well, I go to my place and so I go to my, I've finally, in my neighborhood, there's a million coffee shops, and I've been to them all. They're not, and then there's a newer one that opened. I like this place a lot. Neighborhood Coffee. Shout out 3rd Street, 3rd Street. And now I go in there, and it's almost an issue. Some days I'm not in the mood to fucking, hey, because I go in there the first time, guy behind the counter recognizes me. He said, "Oh, I saw you, this, that, the other." I was like, "Fucking great."
That's why it's your favorite.
That's why I go in there. I go in there, I'm like,
you're like, this is my neighborhood. That's
right. Else seen me around lately? How'd I do? Probably pretty good. No, but now I go in there, and they're unbelievably nice people. They're so good. The coffee's great. This and that. But some days I'm just not in the fucking mood to chop it up.
Oh, right.
And some days I want to get the coffee and fuck off.
Yeah.
And that's all I want. But when people go in there, if you don't get to, by the time you get to the counter, if you're looking around, because it also, if you're wanting the fucking lavender surprise or whatever you're trying to order, just quit branching out.
Yeah.
What do you order? Coffee?
I always get a latte.
Hot or iced?
Iced.
Oh, no matter what iced.
No matter what. Even if it's 20 degrees outside. Cold. Okay. I like it cold.
I drink strictly iced coffee, iced Americano. Unless if it's a warm day, if it's a cold day and I'm at a really nice, I also love coffee. So if it's a cold day at a nice place, let's say you're in fucking Portland or somewhere like that, somewhere a little uppity, whatever.
Where there's, again, coffee shops everywhere.
Yeah, where the lady behind the counter name's like Iris or something. You know, she's going to really do something for you.
She's always got a cool piercing somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm going to get a cortado.
Yeah.
Cortado, but I know I'm basing it on I'm like fucking, who's that guy? The rich guy, the old rich guy who eats McDonald's.
Donald Trump?
No, yeah. Who's that guy again? God damn it! He lives in Nebraska. Can't remember his fucking name, but he's Warren
Buffett.
Warren Buffett.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
His big thing is the stock market's up. He has two options. I think it's if stock market's up, he's hitting McDonald's. If stock market down, I think he goes to fucking Dairy Queen or something. I don't know. But it's the two fucking. I just know what I'm going with. And sometimes I want a splash of milk. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want an extra shot, depending on how I'm feeling.
Okay, so you're against what I'm saying, which is you always know what you get.
See, I know that I got a repertoire of 4 combinations. Cold day, cortado. Hit it. Nice. Maybe an extra shot. Regular day, every other day. Iced Americano. I'm hitting it. If I'm in a thing, I walk up there. Iced Americano. Extra shot. Let's get it fucking moving. But these people that go up there and they look around for too long. I got other shit too. When the restaurant
oh, this one gets a gesture. All right.
Puts the reservation time too close to the closing time. And you don't know the closing time. You just see the reservation time that they have available reservations.
Oh, yeah, when it's 9:45 and they close at 10.
And then you get in there and you're trying to fucking relax. And then next thing you know, you've been sitting in there for 45 goddamn minutes. You think you're a superstar because you got the whole restaurant to yourself. And then you see them start fucking stacking chairs to let you know it's time to go. And that happened to us. We were at a nice Italian restaurant. And we were eating, and it was we were having a great time. We're drinking, and we're fucking having fun.
Yeah.
And it's empty, and we're like, this is fucking awesome. I feel like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
And then something, I don't even know. He asked the lady, I was like, hey, what time do you guys close? And they were like, we closed 45 minutes ago. I was like, well, fuck you too.
Well, why did you make the
just fix
stop
that?
the reservations at 9?
That's a bad idea because and that even makes me angry on Postmates. On Postmates, it says this place closes, stops, whatever. They turn off the machine at 9:30. In reality, they don't close till 10.
Yeah.
So maybe bump that up a little bit. Because look I understand. I've worked at restaurants. You want to shut it down early, but you got to keep the restaurant fired up until the last moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not going to come into a restaurant and sit down at 9:59 if I know what's up.
Yeah.
But if I'm wanting a fucking quick sandwich or something, get it in before the buzzer. I think that they should close they should be allowed to stop 5 minutes before because that means, hey, in the next 5 minutes I can make this sandwich, I'm shutting this bitch down.
I think the DoorDash thing, I think you're right with the like if you're going in, but the DoorDash thing, I think it's because they gotta wait for those motherfuckers to go get the shit.
And those motherfuckers are always dragging their feet.
Yeah, or either that or they have 3 orders already, and because nobody else is driving, depending on where you're at.
Fucking go to war with those motherfuckers. Whenever I worked at the deli I worked at, and they would just want to cut the line and fucking. Just you got a long line of people, you're taking care of people, just walk up and put a phone in your face, and you're like, motherfucker, I will kill you if you don't. I would just be like, I'd fucking run people off.
Get out of here.
I'd say, get the fuck out of here. I'll have someone else come get it.
Yeah,
and they'd be like, you wouldn't fucking talk to me like that if you weren't. And I was like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah,
it is.
You're making my day hard. And fuck off.
What I do love, I love to talking tough. Being like, fuck you. I did it yesterday to a guy.
You like a hard F on the fuck.
Then I don't, and then I don't really have any physical violence abilities. Big pepper spray proponent. Carry bear spray in the car in case anybody gets crazy. I'll do it. I haven't had to, but I would if I needed to. Just fucking cloud. Bear spray's that's what you want. Bear spray?
Yeah, I don't have it. But
oh, you should. Yeah. Get a gun. Get a bear spray. It's the same thing. It's great. It shoots like. But
don't you always spray yourself? Isn't that always the problem?
If you have to spray it, as long as you get them. When push comes to shove, I was one time I was at a gun shop and I was getting some shit. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to this guy, or he was talking to somebody else. He's selling them a gun to this couple who's married, and he's like, it should be in both your names, because if it's just in your, or if it's like should be in your name, because if it's in your name and someone breaks in your house and you shoot the person with the gun, you'll get like a
there's a liability.
You'll get
liability.
Like a ticket, not like you're gonna like go to jail. It's like well, I think I'll probably worry about that when I get there.
Yeah.
If I don't think I'm about to shoot somebody who's in my house trying to kill me and be like, wait a second, I could get a fucking ticket for this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I thought it was because that person could then sue you for you shooting it with somebody else's gun or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. All I thought about was like, I'd probably worry about that bridge when I get. Same thing with the bear spray. Yeah. If I'm gonna fucking, because dude, this shit, it's 15 feet wide, 22 feet out. You're just creating a wall of hell for this person. But this happened to me yesterday. I was parking.
You bear sprayed someone yesterday?
No, I told someone to fuck off.
Okay.
And I was
hard F.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah. There was a crazy guy. And so I was parking on my street where we park. It's permit parking. Everybody, you park, and it's all fucked up. So everybody parks as close as they can to each other to make room for someone else. It's like the polite thing to do. So I'm like trained to park like that now. So I was parking at this show in Santa Monica, and I parked really close to this person. And this person comes out, and it's some weird crazy guy and some old guy. I don't know what they were up to, but they were getting in the car in front of me, and they're bitching, not to me, but loud enough for me to hear as I walk away that I fucking parked too close. And they're talking a bunch of shit, and I'm like, are they fucking talking about me? And then and then they yelled something, and I didn't hear it, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I walked around the corner, and I saw them drive by, and I saw the person in the car on the other side of the window being like, motherfucker, like saying something to me. I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And then I was about to walk into the show, and I was like, see, this is where the taking a step back comes in, because I was like, oh, I should go move my car. Now this crazy guy knows where I parked.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to be thinking about.
Right.
This crazy guy fucking drawing swastikas on my car with his key or something. So I went and moved it.
Gotcha.
But push came to shove, I would have bear sprayed that guy and not thought. I always leave a little bit for me at the end, just in case I need to save one bullet for yourself.
I don't need to see any more.
Yeah,
fuck this.
I'm out. I'm done. I got it all. I got what else? The dog park. I could go all day on the dog park.
Woo!
I will pull your card at the dog park if you fuck up.
Okay.
I learned this. I go to the West Hollywood Dog Park. Shout out West Hollywood Dog Park, the small dog side.
Yeah.
That's a fucking Thunderdome. If you think about West Hollywood Dog Park.
Yeah, Hollywood.
It's split between big dog and small dog.
That's
West
usually...
Hollywood, gayest neighborhood in America.
So a lot of small dogs.
Statistically, not my opinion. And
so a lot of small dogs.
Yeah, but and the people that have small dogs, they'll fucking, it's because you know dog park etiquette?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2 gates.
Yeah, 2 gates.
You open one, you close it, then you're in it's like the decompression
Yeah,
chamber.
yeah.
Give
That is
yourself
always, I always thought about it. I'm getting on a ship. I gotta wait. You gotta close one
that
door
one.
before
If
you
a
open it.
motherfucker, I've people will snap on you if you leave one, because if you leave,
Yeah, the dogs could get out.
The dogs could get out. That's
Mhm.
the whole point, is for the dogs to not get out.
Mhm.
People go fucking nuts on you. I'll say something.
Yeah.
It's nice. The West Hollywood Dog Park is nice because there's like some crazy older women, but mostly gay guys who, and the gay guys are usually also ready to fucking pull someone's card.
Yeah.
You know? And so if someone, I'll be like, you fucking
Yeah.
better, hey, that was that didn't seem like it was, but you gotta, or kids, little people at the park just let their little kids run around the dog. I'll be like, hey, it's time.
I mean, that in any place.
But
Any
they
place
let little kids run around and the dogs get off. I'll tell people, I'll be like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time for you to go.
Yeah.
And you know what I got right there? You see it on there, the little purple pepper spray. You even look at me wrong.
You're just macing children.
I would. Not the children. If a child wronged me bad enough, I would say, where are your parents at? And then
pepper spray the parents.
Pepper spray the parents. No, the pepper spray is purely a defense mechanism. I respect the laws of the pepper spray too much. So there should be pepper spray safety courses. So you don't weaponize the pepper spray.
Yeah.
But I like.
So what's the thing that people are doing wrong at the dog park besides
the gate?
The gate.
People who talk to their dog too much.
People that talk to their dog too
like
much?
people who are like always like, hey, come on, let the dog have fun.
Yeah, let him be a dog.
And they're just like,
oh yeah.
If any dogs are not even getting into a spat, if they're playing rough, they'll come over there and be like, whose dog is this? And be like, it's just like, fuck off, man.
Let them be dogs.
These dogs weigh 10 pounds.
And not only that, but then they wonder why their dog shakes.
Yeah.
Like it's
just
got
always
Parkinson's.
yelling.
Yeah. It's because you're always, I'm always in trouble. Why are you always screaming at me?
Bad.
Yeah.
Also, big thing in there. You're bringing in a medium-sized dog. People are watching. Yeah. And if that dog does one wrong move,
one paw,
one
to the
wrong
chest
move, you're fucking out. I've seen it. I've seen people get ran the fuck out of the West Hollywood Small Dog Park, and I was part of the mob.
Yeah.
Well, me and my fellas, Octavio, and this is like a hot gay guy whose name is like 3 or something. Like that kind of. That's the vibe. We'll get your ass going. What I don't mind, and what people don't mind, when people bring a big dog in there, at first people are like, whoa. But usually it's a very old dog who doesn't want to get fucking pushed around by the other big dog.
By the real mob.
Yeah,
on the other side.
Yeah. I can't even, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
I've had to go.
Did you ever go to the big dog side?
I've had to.
Yeah.
Before. I heard at the Laurel Canyon Dog Park, that's just big, open, all dogs in there. There's like a committee of like enforcers. It's like a couple gay guys, but it's like dog parks are, I don't know if it's just Los Angeles, but dog parks are ruled by gay guys.
Nice.
And shockingly, who would sit on this council at that dog park and hold court with these people was none other than Lou Hinkle, which was so funny. If you don't know Lou, it's just a guy from South Philly. He's like, dude, my fucking dog was down at the fucking like. But just in there, it was always so funny. But it was like dog trainer people or like people who watch dogs. They come in there with like 50 dogs and let them run fucking nuts.
Right.
But some inside drama. It's actually.
Wait, you got dog park drama?
I got dog park drama.
Oh shit!
Topical.
So you go to these dog parks a lot?
Yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. Well, I don't go to Laurel Canyon as much. It's too much. Too many big dogs. It's like Laurel Canyon Dog Park to me is like a place you're like, let me Google dog park. It's like the fucking Laugh Factory, where if you Google stand-up comedy, you're like, oh, Laugh Factory. Shit, why not?
Sure.
But Cassie of the Freak Off fame, Diddy Cassie, apparently, like 2 years ago, she brought a dog in there, and it bit the fucking hell out of somebody, and then they took off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty much the whole story.
Oh, shit.
And then somebody was like, what the fuck? Your fucking dog bit me. And so people, for even pre all this Diddy stuff, people, and then, especially pre, like not even, I bet now they'd feel worse, but they would, anybody who would listen, they would talk shit about Cassie.
Gotcha.
It's crazy.
Wow.
Other than that, it's always pretty chill. Yeah, nothing really Crazy. People kind of, but the West Hollywood Dog Park, you can get your fucking card pulled. I'll tell you what. What else we got? You ever start saying something and realize it's boring? You ever get in a boring story loop where you're telling a boring? The other week I was
I've just pulled the e-brake. I go, never mind.
I did it like, dude, the other like 2 weeks ago I was leaving Houston and it was just thunder and lightning, so the flight kept getting delayed on the tarmac. But it was also, there was, every time that lightning struck, a horn would go off to let you know that it was another 30 minutes before you could take off. So it was kind of like really fucking annoying. But and then I got home and I was at the Comedy Store that night and I was just like beat and tired and I couldn't stop telling that awful story about my plane getting delayed. And I was like, I'm in this loop of telling this fucking awful story nobody cares about. But it's all I care about right now because it really fucked my day up. And so then I had to fucking Christ.
You had to pull your own card?
I did. I'm like, I'm telling a boring story. Stop telling the boring story. Nobody fucking cares, dude.
I always just go, I'm sorry. None of this matters. We're all going to die. That's always my go-to.
Yeah. Here's an annoying thing I didn't even write down, but I was just thinking about. And it's not quite comedy. It's the industry. Could be about anything, really. I hate a motherfucker who you've never asked them for anything, but they constantly promise you something. They promise.
I hate
you know
when
what I'm
people.
saying, right?
Yeah, I hate when people create an expexptation I didn't have to begin with.
And they're like, "Oh man, I'm gonna
soon. Oh, I can't wait."
And you're like, "Yeah, sure, man." And then it makes you like puts this weird thing between you guys where it's like, I'm not.
People do that in social circles. Like, I can't wait. We got to get dinner. We got to get dinner. Oh my god, we're gonna catch up. We got to catch up.
And it's like, I want.
Stop promising me shit.
I want that. It's something you want, but I'm not asking you for it.
Yeah.
But you're putting this onus on me, like I'm asking you for it. So then you feel defensive, like, oh shit, I gotta fucking.
Yeah, then it's like, I didn't bother you for it. Now you're making me out to be a nuisance. I didn't fucking do anything.
Yeah, it makes me fucking nuts.
I can't stand that shit. And I wonder if it's just like a narcissist thing where they want you to want them, like that thing, or what it is. But it's just like,
it's
dude,
gotta be.
Stop fucking talking to me about it.
Promising this.
Yes.
That I wrote this down too, and then I realized I also do it. But I think there's
That's
a certain.
Okay. There's
not that. Yeah, you ever realize you're in the? It's not about that. It's this next, but it's like you're like right. I wrote down this thing. I was like, yeah, that fucking pisses me off, and I was like, oh, I do that every day to people. But
that's how you fucking grow and learn. But you go, fuck that. Does.
I think this is
on the other side. I get why that would be annoying.
This is a. This could go both ways though, because I hate. It has to be a certain person because I hate unannounced call. Someone just called, but I call people. I call Joe Carl every day to tell him nothing.
Yeah,
I something I could text him, and I want to make sure the information gets to him immediately.
Right.
I call Voki. I call him almost every day. Just say, hey, what's the deal? Because it's also, I think, a guy thing. You can't. If you're two guy friends and you're texting, if you're texting, it has to be about something. You're not just texting like, "What's up?
Yeah.
How you doing?"
Why?
I don't know. I don't want to text about how you doing with my friend. I'll call him like, hey, what's up, dude? What's been going on? I talk on the phone a lot. I like to talk on the phone to people, but it has to be the close. If you called me, I'd be like, what's going on? How you doing? I would imagine you had something important to tell me.
Yeah.
And when we would in the middle of that, we'd be like, how you doing? Oh, I'm fucking this, I'm that, I'm the other. But a lot of times somebody will call me, I'll let it go. Because I need to take a step back and I need a good 3 minutes of planning before I can get back on the phone with you.
Gotcha.
Because then I need an out. I need an exit plan.
Got it.
Does that make sense? Do you think I'm fucking insane? This podcast started off with you being like, Bruce, you've really grown into such a well-adjusted adult. Now I'm like,
am I crazy?
Am I fucking crazy?
Yeah. I just love that you're taking an Al Capone approach to phone calls. Like, you can't just say I have to go.
Well,
I got to know all the exits.
If I just say I have to go, I got to go.
Yeah,
that's a lie.
It doesn't matter.
But you don't want the other person to know you're lying, or to have a lie. Don't want them to think you're lying to them. You're like, oh shit, hey, I big one. Hey, shit, my mom's calling me.
Yeah,
she never calls.
No.
She never calls.
It just gets real sad. She never calls me.
Yeah, even
it's the lie I want to be true.
If someone calls me out of nowhere, somebody you haven't talked to in a minimum couple days, someone that like if they're calling you, that means something is going on. So you're like, all right, I need a moment to.
You need to emotionally prepare.
I need
for
to
something.
prepare myself. What is it gonna tell me? What are they this?
So you don't like an unannounced phone call,
No,
but you like to call
unannounced
people
phone call people.
You like
yeah,
to unannounced phone.
but I'm not
But
gonna.
you're not doing it to everybody. You're not doing it
No.
to somebody you don't regularly talk to.
Yes.
You already have built the rapport. I will be calling you randomly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll call each other randomly. Hey, dude, check. Hey, guess what I just heard?
Mm.
That. Hey, what the fuck? See the Red Sox?
But see, why couldn't you do that in text? I've done that to you where I go, hey, did you hear this about this thing? And it's tea or drama or
yeah.
whatever.
That's very different.
How is that different?
Because if you called me, that's something that you could also call me about. And we would be like, oh shit, that's
drama.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I do love, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I don't know if I don't think every single industry is like this, but man, and I hate people on podcasts being like, well, comedy this and comedy that. But is there anything better than just talking with another comedian about a person you mutually do not like?
I mean, dude,
that was the first thing we did when we came in here. That was great. It's just, and if you're listening to this, it was about you.
It was
about you.
It was in every camera. But
it's just that is. I hate whenever people are like, yeah, I don't do that. It's like, shut up, dude. Fuck off. Well, it's literally part of the entire thing. We are in an unregulated industry. There's no union, there's no HR. It's like hockey. It's self-regulating. Mm-hmm. Hockey, they fight each other.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they fight is because if they didn't, it'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The only way to know
there'd be less violence.
Yeah.
There's less violence because there's fighting.
Literally.
If there was no
fighting, they would be stabbing each other with the skate.
Yeah. It would be way more violent of a sport.
But it is self-regulating in the way of like, hey, that guy's a fucking pervert. Mm-hmm. That guy's a whatever. Hey, everybody, just a heads up. I heard this guy's a like literally you're posting like wanted signs around being like pervert.
Yeah.
Like it's the only way you could do it. There's no board. You can't look up someone's name and see the times they got like written up.
Yeah. Nobody because there's no charge for that.
No.
For being a fucking okay, so technically he's not breaking a law, but Jesus Christ, he makes everyone around him uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like you gave someone binoculars and then you went on the other side and started jacking off. Like that's not a crime, but it's not good.
Yeah, that's not.
It might be a crime. That might be a crime. I don't know. But if you go to the cops, and you tell somebody about a fucking Looney Tune ass crime somebody committed against you, they're not going to be like, oh fuck,
there's no it's gonna be there's no justice.
A tunnel on the side of the wall and I drove my car into it.
Yeah.
There's no but it's funny because there is no union. The only comedians are such shitbags that there's not all of them. You listening, there's no union strictly because people would just be like, oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, that person, they're gonna do like.
Yeah, it's an industry full of scabs. There is no union.
It really
is. It's all scabs. That's why.
It's the dregs of society.
That's why. Well, I mean, yeah. But at the same time, I feel like that's everything is word of mouth. So it is super important that we communicate and stuff like that. But without that, without the hall monitors, without people regulating shit, then I think that when it becomes like less safe. And over time, like, I think I lost my thought.
No, I know what you're saying, though. It's like the hall monitor aspect of it. It's like there has to be, and there are people who take it too far, and everyone's like, God, this person's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
This all they do is fucking post about what comedians are bad, and they like this, like that, the other, but it's like,
yeah, they're not doing comedy anymore. Now you're just doing that job, right?
And I'm not talking about the people who make YouTube videos that are like, Tom Segura has lost his mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I try to
Some of those are very silly.
I tried so hard not to be into them, but they're too. You watch one and it's just like
there's a couple of like self-proclaimed people on the spectrum that all they do is watch everything and be like, oh, can you tell the way this person communicates with this person? It seems like something happened.
Their comedy has gotten so big that it has its own TMZ.
Its own TMZ.
And it's like, for a long time, I was very against it because my thought was always, you don't no matter how much you enjoy this, and no matter how you carry yourself and however what, when you get to a certain point, they will do that to you.
Yeah.
They'll also do that. They'll be like, Bruce Gray fucking
Yeah.
picked his ass on Carmen Morales' podcast. You know, oh, look who's addicted to nicotine and couldn't find his vape. Look right here. You can see his body language. He was looking for his vape. What a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'll happen. And so it's like, it's hard, but it's also like, it is very enjoyable content.
It's silly.
It is.
Well, because then it's the closest thing that we get to like to gossip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's, yeah.
When it's also the closest thing we get to our Kardashians is because these are the 1% comedians.
They are, yeah. And it's kind of the give and take that you have of like, yeah, I'm selling out arenas, but if I look on YouTube, if you Google my name, it's like, well, look at his weird nipple when he's in the pool. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, did he fuck over all of his friends?
I don't want to be scrutinized that much. I think that's the part about being like famous that I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just die penniless and making people laugh in Pacoima or something. Or something.
Ain't nothing wrong with going to Pacoima, dude, okay? Some of us have to go to Des Moines.
I do. But I have to go to Des Moines. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think I'd rather make those.
Yeah, you see Carmen this weekend at the Jack Shack. Yeah, usually we just have a bunch of guys jacking off in here all night, but we did a comedy night and you're paying us $400. But
who books that?
Shit, I'll tell you, it's just the Jack Shack. I'm playing Chuckle Fuckers. I'm playing the Jack Shack. But 100% where it's like the scrutiny thing of it. I was thinking about that because I was like doing some work for somebody who like a famous person. Who cares? Mm-hmm. And they owe me $1,000. I haven't talked to them in 5 months, and they won't respond to my text. But I was just like looking at stuff, and there was pictures of them in paparazzi stuff, and it's so fun. Like guys, no, like normal guys, no matter what, you look like shit in paparazzi. And a lot of women also like get caught about whatever and look like shit, and like a lot of people set it up so they look awesome in paparazzi shots. But all I was thinking about is like that's the scrut of like leaving here and being like, oh god, fuck, guys, come on. Like people taking pictures, like literally would be like comedian Bruce Gray seen fucking picking his ass outside of Chick-fil-A. Like it would like, and I'd be like, really? Like famous guys in paparazzi shots always look like they're actively burping. Like literally it just looks like shit. What else did I write down? The unannounced calls. Oh, the making it impossible to merge. You're trying to get over and somebody they don't
zipper.
Even when it's not a zipper, when somebody
that's all merging should be. It's a zipper.
They don't blow past you. They see you turn. They speed up just enough to keep you where you are and keep them where they are for no good reason.
Oh, that's hall monitoring there too, where they're like, no.
I love justice. I love justice. Love justice. Can't not talk like Donald Trump. It's impossible. And I love it when someone fucking doesn't let you whatever, and then you do, and then you cut over a lane, and then they get fucking jammed up somewhere else, and then you realize a little bit down the road, like, fucking look where you are, look where I am. You know, look where the fuck you are back there. Look at me, the guy you didn't want ahead of you. I'm way the fuck up there now.
I think what I'm learning about you is you love negative reinforcement. That's what I'm
learning. I'm like, where somebody, where is that what negative?
Oh, you're going to tell me no?
No.
You're going to tell me no? You're not going to let
somebody
me?
Is like, no, you stay there. And then I'm like, I'm not even maneuvering like crazy. I'm just doing the exact thing I was trying to do. And then 5 minutes down the road, you're fucking stuck behind some fucking,
semi or something.
You're stuck behind something. And I'm up here fucking cruising, listening to fucking, Steve Miller Band, having a good time. And look where the fuck you are.
Redemption story.
I do. I say crazy. I don't have road rage, but
Are you sure?
No. But no, I'm not sure. But I do always, I'm not like actually, I think it helps me get where I'm just like, I'm always like, you fucking bitch.
Everybody's
you
a bitch
cocksucker.
in the car,
like,
yeah.
And I don't even mean it, but it just feels good to, I think if I don't say that, it's going to,
it's hockey.
It's going to stay somewhere. And I'm just going to, I'm not yelling out the window and be like, you fucking cocksucker. Like I would never.
But you're just screaming in your car.
Yeah. I don't get into altercations car to car. I think there is just people talk about it a lot, but it's like you feel completely invincible in your car when it comes to the how somebody else would react if you do. Like, I've been in somebody's car where they like threw a coffee cup at someone else's car.
Jesus.
But they're like, that's that's
shit,
road rage. I don't have that. I don't have that also because I think far ahead in situations enough to know when and where I could get my ass kicked. But I think that you have to get your ass kicked. You have to act out, and then someone has to kick your ass, and then you be like, all right. Hey, that's the line.
There should be a limit to this.
Yeah. Hey, look, I think overall my goal is to not get my ass kicked, and it's not out of embarrassment. It's more out of physical pain.
Yeah.
Like, I watch UFC, and I'm like, oh, even the light, even when I'm watching football, and I see someone get pushed out of bounds. I'm like, God, that would hurt. You know?
You like to keep your knees intact?
All of it. I played football. It was fucking terrible. I was awful. I was too small. I would. It's. I think the worst thing about being athletic enough, but not like when you're playing sports and you could see the thing in your head you're trying to do, and just the physical impossibility between you and the thought in your head of like, well, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking go, and that guy's gonna be coming at me. I'm gonna fucking spin out of the way, and he's gonna fall on his nuts. And then in reality, you go to do that, and he just fucking picks you up and drops you on your ass. And it's like, oh, that didn't work out at all, you know.
It looks so much cooler in my head.
Yeah,
it looks so much cooler.
Yeah, I've been thinking, I don't know. I'm trying not to complain about comedy, and it's like, but I think there's a lot of things that do apply to comedy that are also the real world. Comedians get on here, and not here specifically, but just podcasts and talk about comedy for too long. I hate.
So what about anything in your personal life? Anybody in your family? Something that your family does that's annoying as shit?
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Everything. And they're great. No, they just hide things from me. They
I
try
hate
to
that.
shelter me.
Dude.
Are you the youngest?
I'm the only one. Well, my sister. Now I'm definitely the only one. But
sad.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. I had a sister that I absorbed in the womb and shit out when I was born. But that's what you want to talk about.
Which was hard to do with her being 10 years older than me.
Yeah. She was in there for a while. She was very calcified. No, they hide things.
But my family does that.
They don't want to bother me. They think I'm busy.
It's not you don't get to tell me what is worth bothering me and what isn't. That's up to me.
Yeah, I think that we appear busy.
Is that what it is?
And I am busy. You're busy.
Yeah.
But it's the
But they were gonna like hiding a dog dying or hiding big things. Yeah. Not my dog. It was there, but still, it was like I know the dog. What the fuck?
A dog I knew.
Yeah.
A dog I once knew passed away. Yeah, that makes me crazy. I don't know. I've decided I'm old enough I'm grown up.
I'm all grown up.
But like when I get it like little thing, like I didn't go to my uncle's funeral because I was like, I don't want to. I don't. These aren't the kind of people I want to be around, and I don't feel their youngest son's gay, and they were very mean to him about it, and like they're just a fake Christian bullshit I'm a fucking this and that, and it's like, you're not mean to this. It's the only like respectable member of the family, this guy, and then they're all shitty. I was like, I'll go for my mom because it's her sister's husband, whatever. And then the other two, their kids are like talking shit to him, and they're like, don't even. And I'm like, I'm not fucking going to that.
Yeah.
Like, why am I gonna go to that? And I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to go. I was like, I have no reason. It's also once your grandparents die, you don't have to keep the facade. The facade of everybody's a fucking. It's all glued together. It's like, I don't like these people. I like the other. I like everybody else.
Right, but you don't feel obligated to have.
The obligation is gone.
Yeah, the obligation.
And the obligation is to make sure your grandparents die peacefully. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, it just I don't feel the need to pretend like I like these people.
Right.
And it's like the family like.
After a certain point, I feel like it's like self-preservation too, where it's just like, this isn't going to be me going to mourn this man. It's going to be me having to like either dance around these fires or have to like get into arguments with people. I don't want to, and that all is makes it way worse.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's like, I would do it to like be like, go there with my mom. My mom is great, but
Mhm.
like I was like, no, fuck them. I'm not going.
Yeah.
Like I don't want anyone to die.
It'd be different also if it was your mom's sibling.
Yeah, I'd
or
go to
somebody's
that.
husband. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Your mom, it's like your mom's sibling's husband.
And
Yeah.
the guy, he wasn't always, wasn't always a charmer to me either.
Mm,
He wasn't always the nicest guy in the world.
yeah.
And it sucks. You don't want people to die, but it's like, why are you being mean to?
But you also don't want to sit there and listen to a bunch of people lie about what a good person they were.
There it is. You don't want to sit there, literally be like, oh, you this and that, and
Such a good father. And you're like,
loves his- and it's
actually,
no,
he
he's
wasn't.
mean
He
to
was a
his
piece
son
of shit.
'cause he's a
And you don't want to
queer.
see, yeah, you hated him. You
Yeah.
hated him for him just being himself, you piece of shit. I don't want to sit there and then be filled with rage in a place of sadness.
yeah, and it's like it's fucking brutal, and it's just like fuck off. I grew up around so many people like that are like, and I don't even hate conservative people. I just like I can't I can't just because of that, because that's who a lot of my family is. But it's like if you're taking your quote unquote values and taking them out on somebody else, you have nowhere to stand, and you're fucking full of shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's a gay, it's a real estate agent, does well.
Yeah.
Respectable member of society.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably cooler than the person
Yeah,
that's
he's
being
great.
shitty to him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
He's also he was one of the, like, you could tell when, like, it always is funny when someone is like, I had no idea. Like, he was a gay child.
yeah.
People, dude, Thomas Dale one time showed me a picture of him as a kid. I was like, that is the gayest child I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it was
see
crazy.
it.
I was like, damn. I showed him that. I was like, this is like scientific proof you should show to like the White House of like that people are born gay, because he's literally doing like it was nuts. I was like,
I just imagined him in like a unitard.
dude, literally in his living room doing something crazy, like some kind of like move, some gymnastics type move, and I was like, you were a gay child. Yeah.
Gay comedian Thomas Dell, incredibly
Yeah,
funny.
just also
Long
he sees the future now, or he does like he's
oh,
like
tarot reading?
no, I think he's like a medium.
Oh, no way.
He's going, but he found himself. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now he's calling himself something Thomas. Like there's
Mhm.
like a word that describes him.
Gotcha.
But, you know what I'm talking about? Where someone's like, he's like not like a shaman, but like something of that nature.
Right. A
But,
guru or something
His,
like
his dog
a
Truth.
seer.
His dog's name is Truth. I swear to God. It's like, you know what's funny is I was opening for him in Tahoe, the gig we were talking about,
Mhm.
and my mom came out to the show because I was like, oh, I got like a fucking sick room with 2 beds, and I was like, come to fucking Tahoe, we'll have fun.
Mhm.
And we did, and it was just very funny how my mom and Thomas hitting it off were like, that's what I don't know. That's what I think bothered me so much about the thing about my uncle is like like my parents, both conservative, but are like have plenty of gay friends.
Mhm.
And it's also like my aunt, who I'm very close with, is a lesbian. And it's like, why are you fine with this? Are you fine? You're not fine. I don't know. These people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just leave people alone. That's what fucking pisses me off. People getting in my fucking. No, I just think it just makes me fucking crazy. Of just like,
Because it doesn't make sense, right?
No.
It doesn't make logical sense. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but even if you like hate gay people, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Like truly, I mean, I live in West Hollywood. I love living in West Hollywood.
Mhm.
A lot of gay people they're great. They're funny. I just went to a 4th of July party. It was all like lesbians and gay guys, and it was just one gay guy who wouldn't stop talking, but it was just telling this is one gay guy who wouldn't shut the fuck up. No, but we were laughing because he was just talking about growing up in Indiana and being the only gay kid in 4-H and what a fucking nightmare. It was killing me. And then he's like, all these people were like, we're listening to like techno and whatever. These are like, they're all like hot people.
Mhm.
And then the sun goes down and he's like drunk. He's like, play fucking Toby Keith. It's 4th of July. And I was like,
Oh,
I
no.
was like, I like
gotta
this
go.
guy, dude. I was like, literally, Joe Carl was there. Like, I fucking literally just took over the Bluetooth and we're just sitting there being like, my dad is served in the army. Blind patriotism is very fun. On 4th of July,
On 4th of July.
it's a blast to be
Yeah.
like, and that too, that. People, I love America, you know?
Mm.
It's just, it's
She's going through something.
Of
right
course.
now.
I'm not just gonna ditch her. I'm not, she needs a moment. people just talk too much shit. Like, fuck this country. It's like America rocks. It's just shit's all fucked up all the time. Like, you don't have fucked up. I got friends who are fucked up all the time. They're on heroin, off heroin.
Depends.
They're cheating on their spouse. They're doing bad shit to people. Not like they're doing bad shit to people. I got friends, they hurt people bad. No, it makes me crazy because it's like that, just the constant complaining on social media about anything and everything.
Mm.
There's a certain, it sucks because it's in show business, but you kind of got to, even if you're not doing whatever, the perception should be that you're a nice person to be around.
Mm.
And if all you do online is just fucking complain, people see you and they're like, ugh. There's a million people that I would really like if social media didn't exist.
Oh, sure.
Isn't that the worst? Where like if social media didn't exist, you'd be a great guy. In person, you're always delight to be around.
Yeah, fun.
Funny, interesting. And then you're online, it's being weird.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah, I think that, I feel the same way about some comedians in general. Like, we're off stage, it's way better than on stage.
Yeah, and then you're like, just do that.
I go, why don't you just do the thing? I've said that. And I go, why don't you just do
we all
the
like
thing?
You.
Yeah.
Once you get off stage, you're a delight. But God, when you get up there, you make me sick. Yeah. What do you got? What's pissing you off? What's pissing you off? The whole world?
Plenty of things, but we're almost out. So I actually wanted to do a palate cleanser and do some things that you do like. Like, for instance, what's your favorite food of all time?
My favorite food of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably, I go back and forth on this a lot.
Okay, between what and what?
It is tough. I'd say pizza.
Pizza.
Easy.
Pizza Club.
I go pizza, taco. Nah, pizza, tacos, Mexican sushi's up there.
Taco, Mexican.
Not all together. What am I, a fucking pervert? No, I think pizza is the easiest answer. It's always good.
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich at deli.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Can't get enough.
What's your sandwich at a deli?
Italian.
Oh, me too.
Yeah. Or if I'm in a certain mood or if I'm in a certain place, go hot sandwich. Man, went to this place in Tarrytown, New York. You ever been there? Like Westchester, New York. It's like an hour from Manhattan. Upstate.
Yeah, I think so.
Beautiful. Scenic. And we went into this place. Morgan Mizell recommended because he's from up there. He's like, dude, you got to go to Dominic's Deli. Shout out Dominic's Deli in Tarrytown. We go in there, it's me, Craig Conley, Eric Friedman. Go in there, old man in there fucking cooking up some kind of sauce, ripping a dart behind the counter. And I was like, this is going to be great. Bunch of, toothless Italians in there. And the one place where I was like, I could see what's going on in here, and I was like, the Italian. He's like, you want this? I literally was like, however you usually do it, just do it, and it was fucking great.
Yeah,
really good.
That's nice.
Shout that out. Mona Lisa Deli in San Diego. Just went there, very good. All About the Bread in LA.
Oh, I love All About the Bread.
Number one. My spot.
I like that they did so well that they got to remodel and everything.
They got the big spot next door. Because that beat,
fancy.
you know what? This is kind of the thing. You wait and you wait and you wait for your turn to shine. And eventually the fucking M Cafe vegan restaurant next door closes the fuck down. You take over the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea. You're pulling up ahead of me. I'm going to fucking get ahead of you. You just fucking wait. You M Cafe, you fucking bastard. It's a metaphor for life. It really is. This is so fun though, man. I really thoroughly enjoy your company. We've known each other for quite some time.
Me too. Who's your favorite teacher growing up?
Favorite teacher? Ooh.
Did you have one that you liked?
Yes. Probably this guy, Mr. Monaco.
Oh yeah? Mr. Monaco. Cool, what grade?
4th grade. Really, honestly, Mr. Fowler, my 7th grade history teacher or 8th grade history teacher. He's a cocksucker. But he's this big guy, very Santa Claus looking guy. But he was just like a classic mean. He was like mean in a way, like wasn't like cruel, but was just like a classic like history teacher.
Like
same vibe as like Mr. Hand from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You know what I'm saying? Just like a very staunch, like really fucking smart guy, cool guy. One time I went and saw him in a play. He was doing a play. He's like, I'm doing a fucking play. Come check it out. And everyone's like, this guy's an asshole. I was like, I'll go check it out. He's playing Santa Claus in some fucking thing. It was cool. Who else? I mean, yes, I don't know. I was bad in school, so I think I never
I was
really.
going to say, there's probably not a lot that you liked.
Mr. Bishop was a guy I had. An English teacher was a cool guy. He's like a punk rocker.
Mm-hmm.
So his story.
Why did you like him?
He's chill, cool guy. But he was in a band called Arm Angelus. If people are listening, they might know who that is. And it was like not a metal band that wasn't super popular. He was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going back to school. I'm gonna be an English teacher. Fuck, I'm out. Fuck you guys. I don't know if he said that, but he was like, I'm fucking.
He quit his metal band.
He quit his metal band.
English teacher.
And that band splits up. They go in two different directions, and they form Rise Against and Fall Out Boy. He's like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm out of here. And then he's like, all right, fuck you, dude. We'll do our own fucking thing.
Wow. And both of those are so. He was probably the grandparents that was holding them together.
Yeah, literally. And he was like, fuck it. But, I think that he was a really nice, down-to-earth guy. And I think that the success of the two things that exploded I think that he probably had to do some soul searching to be okay with that.
Sure.
And that's probably why.
Yeah.
So he was like, all right, I'm fucking take a step back and let's see where this is going. Okay. Yeah, it's cool. Miss Subaru, my 6th grade. All these teachers have insane names. Miss
It's
Subaru.
true, I know.
She got
Like,
fired halfway through
the.
she was cool. She got fired halfway through the year for oversharing.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
When did she overshare?
That's about how her ex-husband would fucking pile drive her and shit.
Oh my
Beat her
god!
up. Yeah, it wasn't good.
Why was she saying that?
I don't know.
to you guys?
Now that I've thought about it as an adult, I was like, that was fucking nuts. But she was very cool. She was very
yeah,
stern.
I bet she was very.
She was very
cool.
nice. She wasn't like fucked up, but she was like, yeah.
If she's talking about getting pile drive by her husband,
Not getting fucked. I'm saying like in a bad way.
Oh,
Like she was smacking
like
her
he
around.
took. Oh
yeah,
god,
more choke slam than pile drive. Probably.
Okay.
Yeah, more through the table than on the chair. If you catch my drift.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, she can't be talking about getting fucked.
No,
by her husband, but
Yeah.
I mean, also getting fucked by. Why would she get in trouble for that?
For oversharing about her husband beating her?
Yeah.
I think there were some kids in the class who probably went home and their parents were more sheltered and they were like, can't be. Parents,
Either that or their parents were doing the same
parents
thing.
don't hit each other.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do. That's a good life lesson. Sometimes parents hit each other. At her, Mrs. Spark, she was a substitute teacher. She was cool. She just didn't give a fuck.
That's so wild. You remember all of their names. I don't remember.
I don't know why. It's
only
funny. They're just
remember,
all coming
like
back to me.
3 of them that made an impact, and that was it.
That was cool. There was a lot of teachers in high school that didn't like me because I was annoying and high and whatever and was underachieving. And then every now and then I would snap into it and they would be really stoked. And then I would be like, come on, man.
Come on.
I just want to do bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. I quit baseball. I want to do bits. I like bits. I like smoking weed and doing bits. I don't like baseball anymore. Yeah, it's pretty
You
sweet.
do love, but that's not true. You love baseball.
Well, I love, more than anything.
Is there anything about baseball you don't like before we go?
The race mixing. No, I'm kidding. There's yes and no. There's so many things. I hate the complaining that some teams can't afford to do things that other teams do because every team is owned by a billionaire. Except for like 2 who's owned by like hundreds and hundreds of millionaires. All of these teams have money. Some of the owners are just looking at the team more as like a way to. Teams get money from revenue sharing. So the biggest teams that make the most money have to put money into a pot to share with the teams that make the less money. And so it's like all this shit. And the Dodgers have the most money because they have the big TV deal, yak, all this stuff. But all these other teams could be spending money and could whatever. It's just your owners, they don't like you.
Yeah.
And that sucks. I feel bad for people like that.
Yeah.
But could never be me. Could never be me. Dodgers forever. It's my first AOL screen name, spelled wrong.
No way.
Dogers forever. Doggers forever.
Well, you got anything you want to plug? You want to tell anybody follow you? And
go to my website. I'm on tour with Craig Conant right now. I'm headlining Helium Portland September 12th through 14th and Cap City Austin December 12th through 15th. And just Bruce Gray on Instagram, Gray. I'm blowing up, dude. Follow me there.
Why'd you have to make that fucking weird face?
Weird face because I'm lying.
Blowing up, dude.
Yeah, I'm actually blowing up, so you'll see. Yeah, other than that, just normal stuff. Follow me. I'm in town. I'm everywhere. Follow me. Bruce Gray on Instagram. Coffee's wearing off. I need more.
I know. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
I
I love you, buddy.
appreciate I love you too, buddy. Thank you guys so much for listening. Patreon.com/No Sir Pod. If you want to throw money, it goes to this wonderful space that we get to record in. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
No, sir, I don't like it.